Yo, I am bringing y'all a really sweet treat today.
Nah, it's Yamazawa, man. My name's George.
Really?
I'm from North Carolina.
Durham?
I'm Andy here.
How you spell Durham?
Durham.
D-U-R-M?
That's how you spell it.
That's how you spell it, yeah?
Yeah, man. We got Durhamites in here. We got, what do you call it? Charlatans? Charlatonians?
Charlatans?
Charlatans.
Yeah, man.
All these charlatans up in here, Panthers.
Hey, man, you hear a lot of spice.
Yes.
Hey, yo, definitely check out this guy's album on Bandcamp.
Yes.
23.
Yeah.
It is dope. It is mad
I just
dope.
dropped a new EP. Check that out on SoundCloud, too.
Yeah, man.
Yup.
So, I'll show you guys a little bit about what he'll be, you know, what type of stuff he spit.
28 days on a 365, that's 7.6% of the year. I am still marginalized and pushed to the margins like a Microsoft Word document, but still I am determined to rewrite my life story.
The gravitational pull that kept me anchored, and now you have gotten farther up in the skies of time, along with your voice.
Whether my mother or father is black, so in the back of their mind, they can have a better understanding. So they can begin to judge on who was a sellout or who had jungle fever, as if that will assist them in gaining a better understanding of who I am.
See, black boys teach us black girls how to be loved, but they love us like their fathers, like the only love they've ever known. They love us like his inconsistency, his lies, loving us like an option. We are to entertain these boys.
My shoes wouldn't stay tied. The advice when I couldn't keep a steady job with some guys with a painkiller rappers. I was chasing after buckets, waiting for you in the rafters.
Y'all say words spoken.
Word!
Spoken.
Word!
In the last 4 years, I've grown from 4 walls into a home, from a rocking chair into a throne, from a phrase into a poem. Learn how to spit from the pit of my jawbones. I ain't got much taller, but growth I have damn sure shown. See, in the last 4 years of my life, I've learned how to write, and I've learned how to shed my light despite the darkness of the night. Learned how to grip my pen like a prison bar and pry myself free. Like I got Mandela inside of me, but I also learned there's devils inside of me, and there's a heaven that I gotta see. I gotta keep pushing even when it seems like that heaven is out of reach. See, I learned how to believe in me and the things that I can't see. See, I learned how to love, and I learned how to hate a little less. Learned how to depend on cigarettes more than my own father, and I learned that a brother ain't gotta come from the same mother, and I learned that a man ain't defined by no age and no numbers. See, I learned how to sweat when I pray and bleed when I write. Learned how to rip the seams off a mic and lose my voice trying to gain my freedom. Even learned how to sing, even though I can't sing. Even learn how to move my soul and do my dance while I grew my hair, and learn how to go Super Saiyan. Learn that a man can still smile like a kid. Learn the only cage that I'm in is made of my ribs. Learn to appreciate them days back when I was troublesome, and I learned the difference between writing a poem and becoming one. See, I've grown from a poet into an artist, into an archer aiming arrows at my target, grown my own food and been living off my harvest, but see, the seasons are changing, so my poems are too, but I'm liking the direction. I think I'm starting to rhyme more because I want my life to start connecting, because see, I've learned how to learn, so now I'm learning how to teach, because I done learned how to practice whatever I preach. Boy, I grew from a grain into a beach, and I knew for the game I'm playing for keeps, so whatever I say what I mean, so whenever I speak, I'm able to reach a place that bleeds, and a place that burns, and a place that knows. I got a lot more to learn. Charlotte, how y'all doing? Y'all give a huge round of applause for Synergy!
Hey, how much time I got?
Whatever you need.
All right.
I mean, don't go on for it.
I'm gonna do it all night. I got it. It's cool. I'm good. I'm loud without this. It's all right. How y'all feeling tonight? All right, I need y'all like make some noise if y'all like some old school hip hop cats. Okay. So, y'all probably coming up here and like, yo, what is this Asian dude talking about hip hop for, right? Like, you don't know nothing, right? But let me grab your attention for just 2 minutes, all right? Hip hop. Words that can bring people together or tear them apart. Words that define the struggle we keep in our hearts. Words so complex, we call it art, for example. It can turn tables, turn those who be boys into men, which takes practice. It can change exponentially like when you graph E to an axis, because between the words, turntables, b-boys, and graffiti, that's the 4 pillars of what rap is, right? So let's kick it old school. Every time the MC starts, I freak out because bombs about to be dropped. They put ciphers together, plan it, then rock it with lines that gotta be hot. And I'm furious if I've done the track and the beat ought to be chopped. But every time there was a new cat on the block, I'd grab my Adidas, run to him and see, listen to hot lyrics. Every word word, de la soul, and spirit while sipping iced tea. But this new persona makes every person look like a public enemy. They take you to the doctor to drain your creativity. My new foe today is an NWA and yesterday's friend of me. Smoke a cig to be cool. That's 2 packs a day. That's 2 packs a day. That's 2 packs a day, man. What am I saying? Hold up. Let's run that line back. Maybe y'all didn't catch that. I said, let's kick it old school. Every time the MC starts Africa, cause bombs about to be dropped. Africa Bombada. They put ciphers together, plan it, then rock it with lines that gotta be hot. And I'm furious if 5 done that track and the beat ought to be chopped. But every time there was a new cat on the block, I grab my Adidas, run DMC, listen to hot lyrics, every word, de la soul and spirit, while sipping iced tea. But this new persona makes every person look like a public enemy. They take you to the doctor to drain out your creativity. My new foe today is an NWA and yesterday's friend of me. Smoke a cig to be cool. That's 2 packs a day. No biggie, but I'm better than that. I represent my whole city. I use my 2 hands to raise it up like it's Simba and I'm Rafiki. And I know this job is very scary, but I promise I will raise Charlotte to make a legend. Wait for it. Dairy. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I got like one more for y'all. Is that cool? Is that cool? I can do your math homework in a split second. I can drift in a car with twin engines. I can do your nails with perfection. I can dry clean your clothes. No question. I made half the shirts in that clothes section. I'm that Taekwondo pro legend, doctor, engineer. That's my profession. If that's the first thing you think, then this society has failed at progression. So let me help you demonstrate how Asian stereotypes are meant to debilitate. How the feminization of cooking and cleaning had integrate with the concept of Asian men that today we affiliate. How Asian women are seen as exotic pieces to dominate. How Asians are looked as perpetual foreigners that people alienate, which forces us to integrate into society. We frown upon variety and assimilate. Forget our mother tongues to communicate. Romanize our names and capitulate. And if you didn't know the history with these stereotypes, I'm not blaming you. It's okay if you're ignorant, but it's not okay to be okay with being ignorant. Just because you don't know, it doesn't make you innocent. The intricate story of immigrants being treated as second-class citizens is a well-forgotten incident. Or the story to implement the imprisonment of an entire people that was innocent because of a claim of being participants in an act of treason that wasn't even legitimate. See, I could go on for days. I hate that. How do you measure the burden of pain? Weigh that. Don't confuse how this country was made. Slaves back, so who connected this country in chains? Train tracks. And it's sad. The whole story of Asian America only gets 3 paragraphs in the history class. It's a mystery, a piece of forgotten history thrown to the trash. You learn about natives, gays, Latinos, and blacks, but you learn about the struggles of Asian America last. So while I listen to Asian jokes, I just nod and laugh while I wear this mask. My past is like a piece of fractured glass broken in half by my own foot with the words assimilate tattooed across my calf. So don't tell me what I'm supposed to be. Each stereotype's like another hold of me. Rips away my identity and what I could potentially be. But these limits placed on me are choking me. I'm trying to escape this cage that's holding me, but I see a dark figure that's controlling me, throwing me into a wall. Don't know where I am at all. And then I see it. I rip away the mask and reveal its dark face. It's the culture we built that started the term race. It says racism is dead, but secretly promotes hate. It tells you to judge those who don't believe in your own faith. It sets the status quo that determines your own fate. It tells you beauty is measured only by the size of your own waist. It tells you character is equal to the income that you make. It puts people into a box that each has its own place. Throws those that don't fit into a place it calls waste. Funny how this box is the one thing that won't change. It's the box that we lay in when we dig our own graves. Thank you.
I see $1 billion in